Hi everybody, Mr. Owens here. I'm going to be reviewing some rates, ratios, and tables for you today. So we're going to go over a problem with that. So remember, a rate or a ratio is something where you're comparing two things using numbers, okay? So let's take the example with let's pretend we have a friend, Ralph. And Ralph saves 10 cents, which is 0.10, right? 10 cents, $0.10. 10 cents per day. Okay, so Ralph is saving 10 cents per day. Now when we make a table, we want two things here. We want days and we want money, right? The money is going to be in dollars. We want it in dollars, not in cents. Okay, so you might be used to writing cents like that, but we want to write it as a decimal now. Okay, so on day 0, you always want to start with day 0. Does Ralph have any money? No, he doesn't, so he has $0. On day 1, he saved 10 cents, right? So he has 0.10, okay? On day 2, how much will he have if he saved 10 more cents? 0.2. So what we're doing here is he saves 0.10 each day. Okay, so he's saving 10 cents. On day 3, he's going to have 0.30, right? 30 cents. All right, so how long, so my question is going to be, how long until he has saved $1? Okay, so how long until he saved $1? So let's make a table. We have days, and we have money. And we know 0 days, 0 money. 1 day, 10 cents. Okay. Now we can keep going. We can keep going. We can do this until we get to 10, right? 3, 4, 5, and so on. We can definitely do that. But math is all about finding shortcuts and finding patterns. Okay. So one pattern you want to look at is how is it increasing left to right, which we did right here, right? Plus. And that's fine. You can do that all the way out until you get to 10 days. But another thing you might want to look at is going from here to here, okay? And what this is going to look like, all right? So I'm not going to give that to you, but you might want to just think about that. What are you multiplying or dividing by to get from the top to the bottom? But if you can't find that shortcut, that's fine. Let's just go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until we get to $1, and just see where we get 0.60, 0.70, 0.80, 0.90, and then we get to $1. So that means after 10 days right here, they get to $1. So you would say it takes Ralph 10 days to save $1. Okay, takes him 10 days to save $1. All right, and from here, on our worksheet, I'll make sure that you are doing your writing. So when you explain your steps, you'll say, first, I made a table with days and money saved. Then I knew he saved 10 cents per day. Next, I counted by 10 cents each day until I got to $1. Finally, I saw it takes Ralph 10 days to save $1. Okay. And then I want to do one slightly easier one. So this is the explanation that I'm asking you to do. Remember, the writing is difficult, but you need to try it, okay? And let's say we have a friend, let's say Nora saves $2 per day. And let's say she's saving up for something that's gonna cost $50. Okay, so how long to save $50? To save $50. So again, we have days, we have money. On day 0, she has no money. On day 1, she saved $2, right? And we're asking about 50. Now you can count all the way up to 50. So we're going, you might notice that this is like plus 2, right? So this is going to be plus 2. So it's going to be 4. So you can count until you get to 50. Or you can ask yourself, how do you get from the top to the bottom? Or how do you get from the bottom to the top? Okay? So one way is from top to bottom. To get from 1 to 2, you're multiplying by 2 times 2 times 2. But here, you might notice we're at the bottom and we want to go up to the top. So what's the opposite of multiplying by 2? Dividing by 2. So you're going to divide by 2. So what is 50 divided by 2? That answer is 25. So it will take Nora 25 days to save $50. Okay, so that's how you can do the shortcut, okay, is look for those mathematical patterns. Now, if you can't find the mathematical pattern, that's okay. You can do it the long way and count out. That's totally fine.